Welcome to episode number 5 of this Austin Dundons NHL 23 Expansion Draft Franchise Series. And today, based on the title, of course, I'm playing the last game of the regular season. It is the last game of the regular season, but we have made the playoffs. So the last episode was the game on the trade deadline against the Coyotes. We won the game 3-1. That was the last episode, which was like about a month ago in real life. So, yeah, we made the playoffs. I'm going to show you the playoff picture. All 16 teams have clinched, or all 16 playoff spots have been clinched. Johnny Didrow, 82 points in 81 games. He's our captain, and he leads our team in points. He's about a point per game guy, almost. Dallas Stars, best team in the conference, best team in the Central, 106 points. You have Avalanche with 100. We're at 98. 47, 30, and 4. 98 points through 81 games, of course. Dallas has already played 82. Colorado, or the Avalanche, the Dundons. The Blues have 98 points as well. They also have one game left. Predators, they played all 82. They have 92 points. They clinched that fifth spot in the Central, so both wildcard teams are in the Central. It's the Blues in the first wildcard spot, Predators in the second. So that means if you go over to the Pacific, there's only 3 teams that made it. Oilers clinched that division, 95 points. Kraken, 92. Sharks, 90. Everyone else, Vegas, Anaheim, Vancouver, Calgary, and LA didn't make it. And then let's go with the Metropolitan Division. Capitals won that division, 110 points. Hurricanes, who were about to play, 101 points. And then the Blue Jackets, surprisingly, 98 points. And then everyone else is out. I mean, there's a big Blue Jackets, 98 points. And then the Penguins, who are in 4th place, 83. That's a big difference, 15 points to be exact. And then Atlantic Division, 5 teams made it. Lightning, best team in the Atlantic Division and the Eastern Conference and the whole NHL, points-wise, 113 points. But you know, the last time the Lightning won the President's Trophy, which was 2019, they lost to the Blue Jackets in the first round. The Blue Jackets did make the playoffs, but I'm not sure if they'll be playing each other or not. Bruins, 99 points. Senators, surprisingly, 99 points. Panthers, 94. Sabres, 90. They broke their playoff drought of, like, 12 or 13 years. And let's just go to the entire league, entire league. You have Lightning, Capitals, and then you have the Stars. So the Stars are the 3rd best team. We're the 8th best team right now. So what's on the line in this game? Yes, we've clinched a playoff spot, but what's on the line is if we win this game, we guarantee ourselves at least 3rd place, maybe 2nd if the Avalanche lose. But if we lose and the Blues win, or even if say we lose in regulation and the Blues say win or lose in overtime or shootout, they would jump us for 3rd place. So we're going to get 2nd, 3rd, or 4th place. Right now we're in 3rd, but we're trying to get 2nd. But if we don't get 2nd, hopefully we can still stay in 3rd. So yeah. Johnny Didrow, our captain, 82 points through 81 games. He's played all 81 games, so he's just over a point per game. He's basically a point per guy. Let's look at the calendar, because the last 2 games we did lose before this one. We lost 9-0 to the Devils and 3-1 to the Bruins. But if you go back to here, we had a little, last episode here, 3-1 victory against the Coyotes, and we lost 1 in a shootout, but then we lost 1, then we lost 2 more, and all those losses right there were in regulation. Then we lost in overtime, then we lost 10, then we won, we lost 1, and then at 1-1, 2 in a row. Well, actually, we won 3 in a row, and then we lost the 2 games to the Devils, 9-0, and then the Bruins 3-1. So we had a little sprout where we were like 1-6, something like, or 1-5-1. I don't know. It wasn't good because at one point, I think in the last episode, we were in 1st place in the division. Now we're not because we went through that little bad spell. But every team goes through that, and we still made the playoffs. That's all that matters. There's still 1 game left. Let's get our final tune-up before the playoffs. And then once we get to the playoffs, so it's a brand new animal in the playoffs. As although we did have our struggles throughout the season, still made the playoffs. And once we get there, it's a new animal, like I said. And hopefully we can come out strong in the playoffs. And hopefully we can win the cup. Obviously, Take it one game at a time, or one game at a time, one series at a time. So it's 16 wins to win the cup, one game at a time, one series at a time. With that aside, final tune-up before the playoffs, regular season finale. And obviously it's a final tune-up for both teams, because both of these teams will make the playoffs, and you never know, this could be a Stanley Cup final preview. You never know. Game is here on Sunday, April 9th, 2023, which might be Easter. Usually Easter's around there. I believe it's definitely Sunday, April 9th, 2023, and it might be Easter Sunday. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure April 9th, 2023 was Easter. I believe April 9th, 2023 was Easter. With that aside, obviously in real life that was, July, August, or no, July, June. In real life that was like 4 months ago, but I'm pretty sure it's Easter. But that aside, let's see, Sebastian Aho, J.W. Slavin, Frederik Andersen, their goaltender. We have Johnny DeRoe, Andre Palat, some other players as well. We have a better offense than the Hurricanes, but the Hurricanes have a better defense and goalie than the Gundogs. So, settings, the settings are what they usually are. So we have a better offense by 3, we have a better offense by 3. They have a better defense by 1, and then they have a better goalie by 2. So, should be a good game. Pretty even matched. Let's do it. Let's watch the prediction. James Sabalski. Here we go. That's the end of the national anthem right there. Regular season finale. Here we go. Now we're on your way here in Austin. We lose the opening face-off to the Canes. Center and pass, blocked in front, and he slowed it, or he was kind of limping after that one, and now backdoor feed, a save. As the Hurricanes come out flying here. Here in the first minute and a half, here's Nichushkin. Here's DeRoe. I'll dump it down, almost hit the linesman and or the referee. Now a backdoor feed ended up hitting the net, hit the side of the net. As their goaltender, I assume, is Frederik Andersen. Our goaltender would be Marc-Andre Fleury or Scott Wedgwood. Looks like it's Fleury because I can see Fleury's number 29. And there's a penalty, let's go. Fleury's number 29, and I can see his nameplate. Here we go, delayed penalty on the Hurricanes. Play continues, they haven't touched it yet. And it's still loose. They still don't have it, and it bounces around, and it's covered by Anderson. And there's a female official right there, I guess. Teravainen, 2 for slashing, 3 minutes into the game. 17:09 to go, so just under 3 minutes into the game. As he slashed that guy, whoever that was right there. Here we go, first power play, just under 3 minutes in. And we lost the face-off, so Dorov clears it down. As I believe that is Fleury, yes it is, because I didn't see his nameplate. So it's Fleury and Anderson. And that was a horrendous pass, because that was a poke. And now Domi! Over! A save by Anderson on Evander Kane. Good save. And now here's Evander Kane. Evander Kane down around the die. Back door. Whoa, that was close. That's the point. Ristolainen, save, and cleared by Zadorov again. 120 they do on the power play here. 15:30 they do in the first. No score. Gundogs Hurricanes here at the Doghouse in Austin. And dude, who is offside? You gotta be kidding me. Aho, only 45 points for Aho? Maybe he was injured at some point, I don't know. We've lost our last 2 games, but we've been outscored, what, like 12-1, I think? Because it was 9-0 and then 3-1, so 12-1 we've been outscored in the last 2 games, but that was a big hit, but Nichushkin! Whoa, that was close. And that's the point, ends up getting picked off by Stahl. That's Jordan Stahl, their captain. Cleared down the ice. Here we go. 45 seconds. Up ahead, Nichushkin. Nichushkin out around the die. And a goal! Nichushkin beat Anderson. And the Dundons on the power play have struck first. As I was surprised that puck went in, because it was because it wasn't so kind of caught me off guard because it was in so quick. But Ristolainen got a point, his 33rd point. Did Rojas his 82 points first on the team. So he scored 507 in. The Nichushkin did, assisted by Ristolainen. That was a lone assist. And here's Palat. And you got it. Whoa! What a hit! Here's Teravainen, and Teravainen blocked. Here's Matthew Joseph, back the other way. Completed it around the guy. Back door! Scott! Oh, they're saying no goal. I don't know what even happened, but a center pass. Are they saying goal interference or the? Okay, so the horn went off and everyone celebrated, but they're saying goal interference. No, they're. What's the call? No goal. Okay, so they reviewed it. That means they must have that was the female official, and she said no goal. The Hurricanes are 8-2-0 in their last 10 games, but in this game they only review a goal if they only review a goal if they say it was thrown in or tipped in. And the referee must have said it was tipped in. It clearly wasn't thrown in, but they must have said it was tipped in. They reviewed it, and the call was upheld, as the call on the ice was no goal, and the call on the ice, like I said, was no goal, and they reviewed it, and the call on the ice was upheld. And now here's Anderson. Anderson pushed right in, but stopped by Anderson. Shot is blocked, turned over, and okay, so officially it's 1-0. We did score that first goal. Second one was waved off because of a distinct tick motion, and then they reviewed it, and that call was upheld. That was a great defensive play. I thought they called goal interference because they don't review goal interference in this game. They only review if it's tipped in or thrown in. So they said it was tipped in, but unfortunately it wasn't reversed. It was kind of hard to tell where the puck was, but I don't know. Here we go, still 1-0. Slams on the brace. It's 14, and a save by Anderson. 8:19 to go in the first. It's 1-0 Dundons after that disallowed goal. Here we go. You didn't miss anything. The face-off is looming. 8:19 to go. 1-0 Dundons. Face-off in the Hurricane zone. We're 5-4-1 in our last 10 games. 8 minutes to go in the period here. If we win this game, we'll finish the season with 100 points. And we'll finish in second or third place if we win this game. Here we go, and here's a shot blocked. And it's tipped out of the zone. Dumped down as the guy's off. 14's offside. And Nichushkin did score that goal. Not sure who would have scored the goal that got disallowed. I don't know what was even going down there. As that puck bounced around and ended up being tipped in. Tipped in with parentheses. I don't know if it actually was tipped in. Here we go. That's a whoa. That was a dramatic save by Anderson on his back. 5-11 to go. It's still 1-0. Have the Hurricanes even had a shot on goal? I don't even remember them having a shot on goal. Here's McNabb, a glove save by Anderson. He throws it out. Good poke. And out in front. Whoa, Domi almost got there. 4:20 to go here. And he lost the puck. I don't remember the Hurricanes having a shot. I might be wrong about that. Here's Palat. Thought I'd hit between him and the boards. Here's Gardner. Miller. Here we go. Here's DeBrusque. DeBrusque centers! Oof. It's close. Close but no cigar. 2.5 to go. And that one goal was on the power play by Nichushkin. That was a big hit. Now Stetstikov. I botched his name, but here we go. Either way, he made the save. Fleury did. And now DeBrusque again on the same guy. And I did not want to pass it there, but for some reason it went over there. Here we go. Here's there we go. Center to 10. Oof. Tony Delandre, I cannot say that name, but that stayed in the zone. 6 seconds. Here's Colin Miller. Miller got clubbed, and a shot from behind the net by Sam Steele hit the side of the net, and he also got clobbered in the process. There's the goal that counted. Should have looked at a replay of the goal that didn't count, but didn't about it until now, when I would have to go back super far in the replay system to find when it was. So they had 3 shots. We outshot them 12-3. So yeah, I could look, but I don't. That would take forever. Yeah, well, one, I think the replay is no longer on here. It doesn't have the entire game on here, but I mean, I guess it was no goal. I mean, it might have been kicked in. It was hard to tell because that puck was just bouncing around in the paint. Second period now, 1-0 officially, Dundons. So yeah, 1-0 Dundons, middle frame. And we won the open draw of the middle frame. Here's Didrow. Didrow! And oh, that was close. That wasn't Didrow, but who shot it? Here's Miller, and now Miller lost the puck. And it's a save by Fleury, and then he gets it out of the paint as he shoveled it out. So a good save by Fleury on the breakaway. And then he hit the puck out of the paint. That guy just got clobbered to Neptune. And now a backdoor feed, a save on Didrow by Anderson. Play Didrow. There's Dodd, our mascot. Up ahead in the Houston. Got bodied off in front of the penalty boxes. Here's Aho. Aho just got hit hard. Dodd is sighted behind the glass there. Picked off by Hurricanes. Center for Aho. Save. Rebound. And it's off the post and stayed out. Yeah. I'm actually gonna let a replay of that. That was so lucky. I thought that was going to be put in her own net by Fleury, just as Fleury somehow did not put that. I mean, that was my fault, not in the rebound, and then the puck hit the post, got behind Fleury, then it was just. How did that not go in? That's unbelievable. Look at this. Here's an overhead look. See the puck, that white circle. It was trickling. It almost looks like it just hit an invisible barrier, and then it was covered. It almost looked like it hit an invisible barrier, which was the goal line. I don't know what that was, but I thought it was on its goaltenders that the puck's behind and they like move and then it put in their own net, but thankfully it did not, as they were probably 6 inches away from tying the game. We'll lose the face-off. A one-timer. Fleury saw it all the way and made the save with the glove. And Domi up ahead. There's Matthew Joseph. Might have a step. And a rebound. And now it's another putt jack. And now another breakaway. And he's stopped by Fleury. Fleury's 2 for 2 on those. I gotta stop doing that. They putt jack the guy at the top, at the point, and then it's a breakaway. Here's a shot! Oh, I had a wide open net if that didn't bounce off his skate like that. And now a shot turned aside by Fleury. Here's Stanley. Joseph dumps it. Now, good poke. Here's Jarvis. And now, here's Domi. Is that Hurricanes player passed the puck basically right to Domi. And a save by the goaltender. Here's Marchment. He's at the point again, but he's not going to putt jack. That was like a shot, a little like roller. Stopped by the goaltender. 11 minutes to go here. Here's Thompson. Thompson blocked, and he did set to his bat side. And here's Anderson. And a shot through a screen, turned aside, passed down. Here's Jordan Stahl. And a poke at the blue line. Still 1-0 though after all this chaos here in this game. Oh, that was a good screenshot, but he got a piece. Hope you've been enjoying this game. Here's Sheary. Here's Edler. Back to the point, but no one's there. And it goes back down to Fleury. He'll pass it out. I don't know why he didn't pass it out to the guy that was right there. Here's Marchman as they're pressured by the Hurricanes. And there's a penalty on the Hurricanes. That's why that same referee to slash again. It's on that guy. D'Angelo. Tony D'Angelo. Has 1-for-1 of 4 shots. That's the only goal for either team, and it was scored by Nichushkin, assisted by Ristolainen. Let's do the second power play goal, shall we, boys? Here's Palat. Palat got around the guy, and a shot. As the center pass got through after it was deflected, but stopped, as that was a Diderot, I'm pretty sure. It was 14. Goes back down the ice. There's Rodriguez. 14 is Nichushkin, excuse me. Here's Palat as now it's dumped down the ice again. 7 minutes to go in the second. Here we go. Here we go, and that guy got it to it first. Oh, I thought I could find the back door, but Beyond picked it off, and now we're 6:50 to go in the period, 1 minute to go on the power play. Finding the Houston again. Oh, I thought I could buy him. Here we get that Palat. As Palat gets there. Oh, I tried to go in front, but that didn't work. I mean, we've been there, just that we can't get it past. Here's Rodriguez. And, oh, I thought I could get there in time. It's cleared down the ice again. I'll stop dumping it. Here we go. Half a minute to go in the period here. They moved it around the guy. And it was shot. Oh, stopped by the goaltender. 21 seconds to go on the power play. It is a promotion night. Bobblehead giveaway of whoever that guy was. I don't even know who that guy was, but it's a bobblehead giveaway of someone. One of our top players. I don't think that's Diderot, but it's one of our top players. We win the draw. Back to Miller. Turned aside into the corner. Diderot made a play, or good play by Diderot. And that almost was a breakaway again. Here's Diderot. Diderot! Then it was tipped and eventually covered by Anderson. Diderot's 13, Nichushkin's 14. That's their numbers. And Nichushkin and Kane are the alternate captains, and then Diderot's the actual captain, or the main captain. We win the draw again. 4 seconds, one last shot maybe. Miller got tipped but missed or wide of the net. Here's the door off. He's a big man. Here's the guy out of the penalty box. Dangled, but got a shot off that just rolled nowhere near the net because he was tied up. So it wasn't even a shot really. Good poke. Oh, what a hit. Now Domi, Kane, sent to the vacant boards. Stahl just got clobbered. Backhander, turned aside, rebounds there, but Sheary got it out. Still 1-0 Dundons. We've had one goal that's been allowed, and one goal that's counted, one goal that hasn't counted, and it's officially 1-0. And now, oh, come on, here we go. Center Kane got nothing on it. Here we go. Here's Tati and Nemi. And here's Kane, and that worked. Oh, that was close. Oh, sit down. Here's Kane. That's a penalty! Oh, no penalty? Looks like he was kind of hit or slashed. And we have 95 seconds to go in the period here. And it turned aside. Domi, there was no one at the point, so that's not good. 50 seconds to go. I don't know why our goalie didn't come out to play it. Here's Kane. 20 seconds. Dumped down by Kane. Get in there first! It was the Dundons! Thought I could have put that in. 5 seconds to go. Shot stopped and held by Anderson. It's been a goalies duel. Only one goal scored. Scored by Nichushkin early in the game. It was what, like 5 minutes in. And one last shot, another shot, turn aside! Diderot, what are you doing? As Diderot was tied up. First shot was blocked, second shot was stopped by the goaltender. And then there was not a third shot, but Diderot was tied up. My goodness. That left side was open if he could have got a shot off. We're outshooting them 27-8. They're out hitting us 16-12. Time of attack with about 2 minutes more. Passing, they're better. Face off 7-6 in favor of the Hurricanes. Power plays, we're 1 for 2 that, and then the Hurricanes haven't had a power play. So yeah, third period in the net slip, 1-0 Austin. Here we go, third period here in the regular season finale, 1-0 Dundons here on home ice. Here we go. Obviously it's the last game of the regular season, but both these teams will be playing at least in April in the Stanley Cup playoffs. And we lose the opening draw of the third. And now here's Aho. Save, rebound, popped up in the air. And then Fleury throws it out. Here's Rodriguez. Oh, he got around the die. A little bump, but he still got around the die. And the shot is blocked. Here's Teravainen, dumped in as we're 2 minutes into the third. 1-0. And thought that was going to keep moving, but instead it was picked off. Oh, that was almost a picked off pass. Here we go. Now, this guy, back to Aho. Aho got flattened. Dumped in by Rodriguez. Did in there first in the Chuskin. Oh, I don't know what. Shot is blocked by I tried to force it back door, and then the Chuskin got it bad. Shot is blocked. Here's Pesci. Teravainen. Aho. To Pesci blocked. And there was a melee of bodies. Pesci. Over. This guy turned aside. Jersey. And now up ahead Joseph. In transition. And a shot turned aside by Anderson. And he's got it with 14:42 to go. Yeah, the only goal is what 5:07 in, I think, by the Chuskin on the power play. 5:07 into the game. We win the draw. Jersey. Domi. And that was almost a breakaway. Jersey blocked. He got it back, though. Joseph got hit hard. And Jersey just take it out. He does a loop-de-loop. And then he gets hit. There's Jarvis. Big hit. Here's Pesci. Big hit. But they did it in. Tati Nemi. And a dive blocked by me. I believe it had a piece of it. And now tipped out by Jersey to Stanley. Anderson. Up ahead. Dowd. And did in there first. It's Marchment. Oh, and a backdoor feed. Anderson's robbed. And now, this should be another breakaway. Stanley, the big defenseman! What a play by Stanley! And that was controlling Stanley, but Stanley, Logan Stanley, the big defenseman with that great defensive play. And now a shot by Dowd, turned aside by Anderson. He passes it to no man land, to Gardner. Halfway through the third. Here's Thompson. Halfway through the third, 1-0 in Austin. Up ahead, Steele. Steele on a breakaway! And I aimed that left, bottom left, and said it goes bottom middle. 9:35 to go, 1-0 Dundons. Both these goals have been good. Fleury, 40 wins, going for 41. Vasilevsky of the Lightning leads the lead with 45. Obviously he's on the Lightning, like I said, who are the best team in the lead. Here's a shot turned aside by Anderson. But Fleury second best with 40 wins, leading for 41. 9-16 away from win number 41. And then Vasilevsky on the best team in the league, the Lightning, has 45. And we win the draw. Miller. McNabb tipped by the Dundons player in front, but is stopped. Sherry dumps it. 8.5 to go. And McNabb just got teleported, or got thrust away. And now Stahl. And I don't know what that was. Here we go. Here's DeBrusque. Dumps it down. Get in there first is Kane. Steele lost the putt to Thompson. Final 7 of the game and of the regular season for both of these teams. But both teams will make the playoffs. Like I said, both Both these teams are top teams in their respective conferences, or up there in points and in their conferences. Here we go. 6-10 to go here, and Miller got the puck. Here's Nichushkin. He might have a step, maybe a 2-on-1, but Rowe did it cleanly until he was behind the net. Miller, but an easy save. Not easy save, but a save by the goaltender. 5:14 to go. It's still 1-0. Faceoffs 9-8 in favor of the Dundons. There's only been 17 faceoffs, now 18. It's now 10-8 Hurricanes on the faceoffs, or 9-9. I don't know, but there's only been 18 faceoffs the entire game. Just because it's fast-paced and it's fast-paced. Here we go. Here's Rodriguez. Didn't move. And a shot by Nichushkin stopped. 4 minutes to go. Final 4. Teravainen. Hurricanes did a late goal that possibly forced the game into overtime. And now it did poke as I triple teamed that guy. That was probably a mistake, but thankfully it didn't come back to bite the Dundons. And that was a weak shot. And Palat got it back. It's killing time. There's only 2.5 to go here. And that was a bad pass. Here's Teravainen. And he got clobbered right in front of the bench. Here we go. Here, under 2 to go here. They get into the zone. Shot! Might have hit the post. I'm not sure if that hit the post. That guy had the pen. I cannot say that. Here we go. Dumped down the ice. They never pulled their goalie after all that. Whoa! I don't know what's going on here. There's chaos going on, but I believe they hit the post. I'm not sure. Now they pulled their goalie. 45 seconds to go. Shot! Fleury's got it! And he passes it over to the circle. Over to Domi. He turned it over. And then, turned it over. Now a breakaway for Matthew Joseph with an empty net. He scores! And that's the dagger. Here in the regular season finale, as that puck bounced around, and then eventually was a breakaway with an empty net for Matthew Joseph, who does not miss. His 32nd point of the year, 29.8 to go, and we're up by a couple. Assisted by Domi. That was a weird scene right there, as that puck just bounced around and then ended up being a breakaway for Matthew Joseph with the empty net, and he doesn't miss. And a goal! Net down. And this one's with this is a goal with the goalie in the net, obviously. His 10th goal of the year for Dowd. 20 seconds to go, and we're up 3-0 as we were up 1-0. We got the empty netter, and then we did another goal. This one with the goalie in the net, and that's the cherry on top, the double cherry on top. Because the empty net goal is the first cherry. This goal by Dowd with the goalie in the net is the second cherry. Here's Marchment. 10 seconds to go here in this game, and now Dowd dumps it down. And one last shot, turned aside by Anderson. 2 seconds and 1. Fleury gets the shutout to end the regular season. As Marc-Andre Fleury with win number 41, and he gets a shutout. As win number 41 is the shutout, and the Dundons will go into the playoffs with 100 points. There's a salute, the final one in the regular season, but there'll be plenty in the playoffs. Hopefully, I think that hit the post. I mean, it didn't look like they hit the goaltender. It looked like they hit something behind the goaltender and didn't go in. So that had to be the post or the crossbar. And there's Nichushkin's goal right there. And then obviously Joseph had the empty net goal. As that putt, like I said, it pinned around. Pinball around. And eventually, Domi got the puck out of the zone. And then it trickled in to the Hurricane zone. Breakaway for Joseph with the empty net. He buried it. Second star is Nichushkin. The third star, I didn't see who was the third star. But we outshot them 40-11. They only had 11 shots all game. First star, why is the first star Frederick Anderson? Hello, it should be Fleury. Zephyr only made 11 saves. The only reason I think Anderson, although he took the loss, the The only reason he was a first star, Anderson was, is because he had more saves. Yes, Fleury got the shutout, but he only had 11 saves on 11 shots. Anderson had, well, 2 goals on 39 shots. I know we had 40 shots, but obviously it wasn't in the net for the empty net goals. So he had 2 goals. He had 2 goals on 39 shots. Fleury obviously 11 saves on 11 shots. Yeah, I want to see it. Did that shot hit the post? Because that was awfully close. I have to go way back though. Well, what happened on this one, you can see the puck was just sitting there, and eventually, as it was passed out by Domi, and then you can see it was a breakaway for Joseph, and then he obviously didn't miss it. Didn't miss the wide open net. If you did, you might have retired. Might have been farther back. I don't remember exactly where it went. Oh, I think it was right here. Oh yes, it. Oh yeah, it did. It definitely hit the post, off the left post, as they were half an inch to the right. That's going off the post. As the third star was Nick Dowd, second star was Nichushkin, first star was Anderson. So yeah, if it was a half an inch to the right, that was gonna go off the post. That would have still went off the post maybe, but actually went in. It would have went off the inner edge of the post and went in instead of hitting square and not going in. And that's if it goes like half an inch to the right, it's off the post and in, and then a full inch to the right, it's in without hitting the post. I mean, they were this close to tying the game, but in the end, they didn't, as we got the empty net goal, and then another goal right after that, empty net goal, and then a goal, and then another goal with the goalie in the net. So it was the Nichushkin power play goal, Joseph empty net goal, and then Dowd 5-on-5 goal with the goalie in the net. So yeah, we outshot them 12-3 in the first, 15-5 in the second, and then 13-3 in the third for a total shot, or for a shot total of 40-11. Faceoffs 11-9 in favor of Austin. Goals obviously 3-0. 1 in the first, and then 2 in the one in the first, and then 2 in the third. Why not? Next clip, or at least right now, right before this clip ends, I'm gonna go back to the main menu and show you who we're gonna be playing in the playoffs. And obviously, the next episode of the series will be Round 1, Game 1, or the start of the playoffs, which is the same thing. But yeah, next episode will be the start of the playoffs against whoever we're playing in the 2023 Stanley Cup playoffs, as we're going to be playing some meaningful hockey here in April and May, and maybe even into June as well. So yeah, Diderot, 80. He never had a point in that game, that last game of the regular season. So yeah, Diderot did not get a point in the last game of the regular season, so he's a point per game guy, statistically. 82 points, 82 games. I mean, that ain't bad. But I just looked and it said Palat was injured. If he's in, that's not good if he's injured. Yeah, Palat is definitely injured. Where is scratched? Yeah, Palat's injured and Ristolainen's injured. Great, just great. So I don't know, and it doesn't say how long they're out for. So it could be a week, or it could be a game, it could be a month. I don't know. But, well, so we finished with 100 points. I'm not sure what that'll bring us to the standings. It might bring us to second. Depends what. No, it did not. The Avalanche. No, looks like the Avalanche lost in regulation, so we both finished with 100 points. But the Avalanche must have a tiebreaker over us. It might be wins, because we have 48 wins, they have 49. So that might be the difference. So Stars, Avalanche, Gundogs, Blues. The Blues ended up with 98 points, and the Predators 92. So yeah, not sure who we're going to be playing, but we'll find out momentarily here. As Okay, NHL regular season has come to an end. AHL regular season has come to an end as well. And I want us to boost team chemistry by 5 to 73. I failed that. Oops. We are playing the Colorado Avalanche, our Central Division rival, in round number 1. As I'm going to show you the playoff picture before I end the episode. Obviously, the next episode will be the regular season finale, or excuse me, the next episode of the series will be the playoffs. I just played the regular season finale. So yeah, you have Avalanche, Gundogs, and the Avalanche actually have home ice advantage. The Avalanche have home. I believe they have. I mean, yeah, because they were higher than us. Well, they had a tiebreaker. So it's Avalanche, Gundogs, Stars, Predators, Kraken, Sharks, and then Oilers, Blues. So one Central Division team was going to play a Pacific Division team because there's only 3 teams in the Pacific. So the Blues are playing the Oilers, and then you have the Hurricanes, who just beat playing the Blue Jackets. So there won't be a Lightning upset against the Blue Jackets per se. So it's Hurricanes, Blue Jackets, Capitals, Panthers, Bruins, Senators, and then you have the Lightning, the top team in the lead, against the Sabres. And why not? AHL. Texas Stars did make it. So that's my favorite team, favorite AHL team. Obviously, NHL team is the Dallas Stars. So you have the Texas Stars right there, that third one. 1, 2, 3. If you're going from top to bottom, it's the third one. So they're playing the Rockford Ice Hogs. That's hilarious, because in real life, in round number 1, or at least in the Stars round number 1, or in the Stars' first playoff series this past season, they played the Ice Hogs. It was a best of 5. They beat them 3-0. I'm pretty sure in this game it's best of 7 though. But either way, they're playing the Ice Hogs. Go Stars. And I just go Dallas Stars in this, at least in the first round here, because if we beat the Avalanche and the Stars beat the Predators, we would play each other in round number 2. But yeah, we finished at 48-30, or excuse me, 48-30 and 4 with 100 points even. And we're playing the Avalanche, and I'm pretty sure game 1 is in Colorado, because although we both had 100 points, they had the tiebreaker, so they're the higher seed technically. So, but let's turn up to the day here, as I'm the day before game 1. So now we're on the day of game 1, April 12th, 2023. So we got 2 days off. Yeah, we got I had a brain fart there, but yeah, we got 2 days off because we played on April 9th. Now it's April 12th, so it's Wednesday, April 12th, 2023. As game 1 is, like I said, on April 12th in Colorado. It's a 2-2-1. It's a 2-2-1-1-1 format. So games 1, 2, 5, and 7 are in Colorado, and then games 3, 4, and 6 are in Austin. I'll film game 1 of every series, and then I'll film every elimination game for either team in every series. That's the same thing for franchise and for Be a Pro. So, yeah, next episode will obviously be game 1 against the Avalanche in Denver, and I hope this. And yeah, next episode, game 1 against the Avalanche in Denver, or in Colorado, in Denver, Colorado, in the Mile High City. As that video will probably be coming out a few days. 3 or 4 days, maybe less than that, maybe more. I don't know, but it'll be coming out. It'll be coming out later this week. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one, and I'll see you in the playoffs. If you like this episode, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandma, aunts, uncles, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what? I'm gonna see you in episode number 6 of this Austin Gundogs NHL 23 Expansion Draft Franchise Series. See you in episode number 6. And eat a lot of bacon. And go Gundogs. And I'll see you in the playoffs. See you then.